All righty, guys. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Practice 16, really the finality of training camp, and now we push forward into San Jose, get to evaluate this tape, go in, and kind of define roles, for the upcoming first game. And like I told our guys, we've got a lot of talented young people that continue to progress and continue to develop. It's going to need to see them, watch them grow. A lot of them have really have come on and are going to be contributors for us. So with that, I'll take any questions that you got.
How challenging is that right tackle decision when you have a redshirt senior like Jalen and then you have a young guy like Jonah who's been so impressive?
Yeah, what's really cool about that competition is maybe both guys improve. I really feel from last year, and I appreciate both guys because they're both great teammates. They've competed extremely well. No matter how it shakes out, I see them both contributing each and every game. And obviously a hard decision, but the best man has to go out there, whoever has had the best camp. And we'll put that together, make a decision, and move forward. And like I've told the kids, we're defining roles for game one. Somebody plays better after game one, you got to make those changes, as you progress, whether it's injury or production, So, but the good news, and it's a good problem to have, it's not only there, but a couple other positions, is you got depth, and you've got some really talented men that you got to make tough decisions. That's a good thing. Could be the other way around, where you don't have enough.
And when do you tell them? When will you tell them, or make the final call?
I'll visit with them this week.
There was a report about Jordan Iosefa medically retiring.
Yeah, Jordan's out here, as you see, each and every day, and he and I have visited. He's had a couple surgeries on that knee. He's really was hoping that it would be further along, but after you have a couple major surgeries like that, it's something that right now he's taking a step back. Still going to be Coach Iosef out here. He's got the jersey on. He's continuing to progress, and we'll see where we are in October, November. Like I told him, I said, man, I'd love to see you out there for a snap at the end of the year and come all the way back. But that's going to be his choice. He's been such a great leader for us. He's like a second coach to me. He's got an unbelievable career in coaching. I've already told him that. And the way he's developed Kenai and Raylan and those linebackers and just taking them under his wing as not only a leader but almost like a brother figure on the field and off. He's a special, special man, and it's a big part of our team having him out here. What are you doing?
What are your thoughts on the new alliance with the Pac-12, ACC, and Big Ten? And do you think that'll benefit USC?
It's exciting. Anytime 41 of the top, public and private schools come together to help student athletes as well as talk about scheduling opportunities down the road, that's really exciting. I love, like I've said, I love the vision that George Klayovkov has right now, and as well as the other two commissioners, and to take this step is exciting to coaches. Now, again, we deal in the present. This could be down the road, but for us, it's really about us getting our team better right now and getting ready for that first game. But that was exciting news. I mean, you're talking about some really unbelievable universities that are lining together to try to help student athletes. That's a cool thing.
Clay, we haven't asked you about vaccinations in a while. What's the current situation with the team, and how concerned are you just in general about just COVID's impact kind of lingering into this next season?
Yeah, we're very fortunate with our players. I appreciate the university for their support, their education on the topic, and right now we are 100% compliant with the university's policy, each and every man on this team as players. And so we're in a great position. I think we're right at 119 men that have been vaccinated. And it's great to be in that position, and that helps you. That helps you as far as protocols and policies that may come up. This thing is a reality, and it has hit people, whether it's been unvaccinated or vaccinated. And we'll deal with it just like we dealt with it last year. We're always going to keep the health and safety of the players first, and I've appreciated the university immensely for what they've done for us as a team.
Is 119 players or include support staff and coaches?
119 players.
Do you have a contingency plans in place in case a coach has to miss a game or assistant?
Say that one more time.
Do you have any backup plans in place in case a coach has to miss a game?
Yeah, we're very fortunate, and what you saw in the spring game. I always believe in trying to plan for the worst and hope for the best. So even having the opportunities for guys to call plays in the spring game, guys being the head coach, whether it's T.O., whether it's Graham, whether it's our assistant head coach Dante being in those roles, we've worked on that all the way through this, because you're one infection away, and I would be out 10 days, or a coordinator would be out 10 days, and so it's something that we have planned for, we have prepared for, and we've given some reps and experience to other guys to be able to be in that position, whether it's position coaches, coordinators, or even myself.
We saw Jake get some first-team D-line reps today. Is that?
Say it one more time.
We saw Jake Lichtenstein get some first-team reps today.
Yeah, I really think Jake's going to be a major contributor to this defense this year. I'm so happy for him. Here's a guy that had been kind of plagued with injuries early in his career. Really, as you have seen, has really built himself up to above 270 pounds and consistently holding it. I think he's right at 274, 275 right now, and really is in a great place and a healthy place. So happy for him. I mean, he's come a long way, and I know T.O.'s got a lot of trust in him, and we look forward to seeing what he can do this year. He's going to be a great contributor for us.
Raymond Scott was somebody who didn't play a lot his first 2 years, got his opportunity last year, and now he's kind of emerged and he's kind of a co-starter out there. What have you seen from him this spring?
Yeah, what a great story. To be able to have a young man that wanted to be a safety, but your body just gets a little bit bigger than you want. Reminds me of a Uchenna Nwosu, who was from the same school. That was a safety that all of a sudden became a linebacker and had a very successful career because of his athleticism. What I appreciate about Raymond is when we made the change, there was no fussing, there was no Coach Y. It was just like, okay, Coach, if this is what you feel is best for our team, I'm going to go do it. And he made plays last year for us in some games that were critical games for us and close games. And so now he's gotten the opportunity to compete and be able to team up with Raylan in those positions. It's really given us a nice 1-2 punch there.
We saw Corey a little bit on the side. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of he's been dealing with a little bit of groin, a little bit of elbow, and he had a good scrimmage, had a good practice on Monday, dinged a little bit today, and we just pulled him. We'll hopefully get him back here in the day or so.
With him, is that a situation you hope to bring him along slowly, or is he week one? Do you see him having a real?
Well, one, it'll be health-wise. Where he's at. I will say this. You've watched it out here. T.O.'s already mixed him into the third down packages because of his first step and his pass rush ability. He's still learning the defense on base down, first and second down. But I know he can do one thing. He can rush the passer on third down, and I think that's where T.O. has used him the most in these packages, and he's done a nice job, picking up. There's some techniques and fundamentals that he's still learning, on first and second down within the system, and he'll get there. The one thing I do appreciate about him is his work ethic. He's extremely coachable, and being that high profile a guy, to be that coachable, very appreciative of that.
How much has the time that Gary Bryant's missed set him back in terms of where he fits into the rotation?
Yeah, Ryan, we've really tried to do as much as we can with Gary, as you've seen out there, whether it's just routes on air, we didn't want, we took more of an approach, what can he do? And he's been very receptive to that, and he actually even wants more. He's got a little bit of fluid left on the hamstring that we hope that can get out of there by the end of the week, and hopefully he'll be back up to full speed next week. I think it's probable right now for the first game, but we'll see.
What did the running back show you in their first day back, Darwin and Keontae?
That was fun. That was really fun. 28 and 22 had fresh legs. It was really nice to rest Vavai a little bit and to be able to see those two big horses run. I know they've been chomping at the bit. Got finally fully healthy and really did some nice things. They're still learning. Darwin's still learning a little bit of pass protection fundamentals and assignments, but as far as natural running skills, both kids just have it. And you can tell that they both played a lot of college football. It's evident on the film when you see 6 and 28, 22. That's a lot of reps between those guys. So again, very fortunate to have that room the way it is.